StaticTokyo-san, bye!
Now, this video will most likely make me lose any chance of getting into any agency, but let's be real, I don't think most agencies will sign me anyways due to my vocabulary, if you know what I mean. But basically, since the fall of Akio Air and the unfortunate events happening with Niji Sanji, I would imagine there are some indies going, I don't think I want to be in an agency. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you're absolutely correct. Kind of. Some agencies are actually pretty cool most of the time, especially if you go into it knowing what you should expect. This video may be on the longer side, but I'm going to go over the fundamentals of what you should expect, I guess, from an agency. But please don't take my word as the gospel. I am nothing more than just a small indie Vtuber. So, if you're wanting to join an agency, please do your own research on the various companies you want to apply to, because all agencies are different. Also, I don't hate the corporate side of VTubing at all. I have a soft spot for indies, but I also love some agencies, and VTubers are part of agencies. So, let's quickly go over the fundamentals. Let me stop stalling and shit.
I wanna feel like it's raining on me, okay?
Of course, the main thing that most people know is that agencies will help you fund things, especially startup costs. I want to say, if you're applying for an agency, they should always supply you with the funds to get at least a model. You should not have to pay out of pocket for that. Most of the time, they will give you the funds for a model, overlays, and logos. It's even becoming standard nowadays to have an original song or cover as the big first event that happens. And some agencies will also supply you with things like technology and software, which, you know, is cool. They also back you up legally in case you get yourself in a pickle, as one may say.
Nice shot!
While joining an agency, some of the workload should be taken off your shoulders and put onto people like managers. Managers will help you find people like editors so you can focus more on the content creation side of things. That means you most likely won't have to watch back on VODs to collect clips, to make videos and edit the videos yourself, etc. Managers may also find things like mixers and producers if you want to do more music stuff, and an artist if you want to do something with like animation, or literally anything that involves art, to be honest. Some of the workload that also is taken off of you is marketing. You could probably still market yourself, even if you're a corporate VTuber, of course. But your agency will do that for you, mainly because you are technically an investment for them. They're going to push something that they invested on to get their money back. That's just how business works. The agency should also be handling your merch. Some agencies allows the talent to be more hands-on with the merch than others. But for the most part, they get all the very complicated things handled. Now, will you get paid from the merch? It varies from agency to agency, I suppose. How you get paid varies from agency to agency, but the agency you're working for is going to take a cut of something, since you are technically working for them in a sense. Now, in all honesty, I think all these conditions are reasonable. You know, you focus more on the fun part with maybe some serious meetings from time to time while they basically support you from the sidelines. I have no issue with this. In fact, I could see myself being a part of one.
Is this nigga serious or what?
Here's the reason I probably, big emphasis on probably there, wouldn't join an agency. Unless I get hit with a killer contract. I may become an agency VTuber tomorrow if someone comes at me with the right deal. You never know. Now, I'm not really a money-hungry person, but let's say that you graduate or unfortunately get terminated from a company. Everything you did under the name you had in that company is not yours. It's theirs. And now you make no money from it. Now, not all companies work this way. Some are gracious enough to give you the name, model, sometimes the assets so you can still do your thing as an indie. But some companies will straight up delete channels once you leave or get terminated. And if they don't, they'll keep it up and just make money off of the content you created without you getting anything. I don't think I would like the feeling of everything I'm creating not actually belonging to me. Also, if I ended up joining an agency, I would still want my name to be StaticTokyo. But that would mean they would have the ownership of the name StaticTokyo, not me. And I ain't cool with that because it's my name.
I'm gonna fucking shoot up a Walmart!
Now, you're probably confused to what I mean by freedom. This also varies from agency to agency, but you as a talent are slightly restricted on what you can do, you know? Some games have to be cleared for you to play on stream, same goes for music. Some companies want talents to be more anonymous, to the point you have to wear gloves during cooking streams to avoid showing skin. First off, round of applause to the talents being able to cook with gloves. I can't do that shit. I don't know, it feels weird. I need like skin contact with the meat that I'm holding.
What did he say?
Whoa, pause on that. The biggest thing for me is that you can't say certain things on stream. Now, as we know, as a black person, there's a certain word I use a lot. It's just a part of my vocabulary. I think it's a high possibility that me openly saying the word nigga would deter agencies away, so they don't get caught up in like controversy or whatever. But I could be wrong, because companies like Face Connect exist, and they seemingly are more chill on what the talents can and can't say. But this goes beyond just the fact that I say nigga. This also goes into certain topics. Agency more or less like to play it safe.
I just saw a bad word. But it's okay, a black person wrote it. It's okay, chat!
Typically, this inherently means that if something crazy is happening and people are asking you about it, sometimes you literally just can't talk about it due to the agency telling you not to say anything yet. And as we know, I like running my mouth when I have thoughts. You feel me? Like I'm a yapping nigga. I like to talk. On camera. In person, I'm a very shy dude. I'm quiet as fuck. Now, this is obviously more of a personal one for me, but it might relate to some. I personally don't like high expectations, and being a part of an agency inherently comes with high expectations from not only the company, but also the fans, especially if you're joining a big agency like HoloLive. The fans are gonna be on your ass, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm not saying to be a bitch like me and just try to avoid it. I'm just telling you to be prepared for it. There's also probably going to be a level of backlash and hate, but even indies have that, so that should be something that you should expect from just being a VTuber at all. And honestly, that's kind of my only icks. Yeah, no, I don't like saying icks. That's kind of like my only turnoff about being in an agency. Now, of course, these complaints don't apply to all agencies. And if you're someone wanting to apply for an agency, whether you already started as an indie or haven't started at all, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? And for those that aren't very sure, I would just say try it out as an indie. I can't talk. Try it out as an indie. There are various ways to get models free of charge, or you can go the route that I did and just be a pngtuber for the time being. And yeah, that's kind of it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe, because a lot of people don't. Hit the notification bell, because I do stream here on YouTube. If you want to help me out financially, you can use the various links in the description, or become a member today by hitting the join button. That's pretty cool. There's also other links to things like my Twitter, my Twitch, where I do some unplanned streams, my Discord server, where you can talk to me and even help me out with videos ideas, because, you know, a nigga get choked up. I be hung up on shit sometimes. Anyway, that's it for the plugs. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Give me that drip, ho.